Hello everyone. This video is recorded in order to accomplish task 3 by Rubén Darío Giraldo Montoya, tutor Elga Palesca León Corrales, Universidad Nacional Abierta de Distancia, UNAM. Task 3 is to create a video to determine how the qualitative methodology is used in the article. Greetings. The title of the article I have chosen for this activity is The Role of Awareness in Second Language Development. The role of awareness in second language development. To achieve this task, I will go over the document and throughout it, I will point out how I can determine the qualitative methodology is used within the article. The article was written by Fahariani and it deals with the role of awareness plays in second language acquisition, SLA. Okay, the author begins explaining some theoretical underpinnings like the link awareness has with attention and also that awareness is immersed within major theoretical approaches about attention. Let me give you a brief summary about those three theoretical approaches. Three major approaches. Number one, functional model of input processing in SLA, noticing hypothesis, and model of the relationship between attention and memory. Tonley and Villa proposed a functionally based fine-grained analysis of attention. In their models, attention has three components with neurological correlates: alertness, which is an overall readiness to deal with incoming stimuli; orientation, which is the direction of attentional resources to a certain type of stimuli; and 3, detention, which is the cognitive registration of stimuli. Okay, here I have a note. This is one of the ways I can determine how the qualitative research is used here. The variables among the approaches are attention as the independent variable and alertness, orientation, and detention as dependent variables. In other words, while the independent variable here is attention and the independent variables are alertness, orientation, and detention. With them, hypotheses are created, the three hypotheses, leading to three approaches mentioned above. It is clear that these hypotheses and variables are framed within qualitative data as they deal with quality of something, in this case, the way L2 learners learn, or people learn. According to Tonley and Villa, it is only the attentional function of the attention that is necessary for further processing of input and subsequent learning to take place. The other two components, according to Tonley and Villa, alertness and orientation, can separately or together enhance the chances that detention will occur, but neither is necessary. In addition, detention does not imply awareness, given that, according to Tonley and Villa, a learner may detect some linguistic information in the input processes, but does not need to be aware of doing so. Okay, let's take a look at the second one. Noticing hypothesis, attention controls access to awareness and is responsible for noticing, which is the necessary and sufficient condition for the conversion of input into intake. Attention has been isomorphic, the same, likewise, or the same category with awareness and rejects the notion of learning without awareness. Furthermore, Smith proposes that in addition to noticing, that is, awareness at the level of noticing, there is another higher level of awareness, which he refers to as awareness at the level of understanding. This level of awareness is characterized by learner's ability to analyze, compare, and test hypotheses and leads to deeper learning marked by restructuring and system learning. On the other hand, awareness at the level of noticing leads to mere intake of linguistic information. The second theoretical approach is by Robinson, who reconciles Tamlin and Villa notion of detention, which does not involve awareness, and Smith, 1990 and elsewhere, notion of noticing, which does involve awareness. Royce and Marol strategically places detention at an earlier stage in the process in relation to noticing and input processing. Noticing, according to Robinson and Marol, is detention plus rehearsal in short-term memory, prior to encoding in long-term memory. Noticing, like in Smith's hypothesis, does involve awareness and is crucial for learning to take place. Pay attention that again here the independent variable is attention, and they are talking about alertness and detention as the independent variables, the variables that depend to attention. Okay. But anyway, what is awareness? Awareness as a particular state of mind in which an individual has undergone a specific subjective experience of some cognitive content or external stimulus. Awareness, according to Alport, is demonstrated through a. Some resulting behavioral of cognitive change, b. a report of the experience, or c. metalinguistic description of an underlying rule. That is the definition for awareness, which is important, which is to define the independent variable. Okay, finally, the most important implication for the classroom setting derived from studies premised on attention and awareness in SLA is that learning attention to targeted forms in the L2 input is minimally a prerequisite for subsequent processing to take place. Okay, the second note that I have to determine how the qualitative methodology is here is that the article itself has a qualitative approach, as it begins with three generalizations of the theories that we have seen. Then the author analyzes from them, and then the theory begins the end point, in this case the pedagogical tasks, which are the recommendations that the author provides about the pedagogical task. It can be said that it is an inductive process of building from generalized matter. This type of procedure is considered as a qualitative study. And within the conclusion, some of the findings or the other findings appear to indicate facilitative effects of awareness on adult two learners as subsequent processing, intake, and learning of targeted L2 forms or structure embedded in the L2 data, providing empirical support for the facilitative role of awareness in SLA. This is another concept I find to determine that the qualitative methodology is used here in this article. These findings are purely qualitative, as they reflect human behavior, and nothing deals here with numbers, only human concepts like awareness and attention. Okay, so just to summarize how I can determine the qualitative methodologies used in the article. 1. The findings are purely qualitative as they reflect human behavior, and nothing deals here with numbers, only human concepts like awareness and attention. The variables among the approaches are attention as the independent variable and alertness, orientation and attention as the dependent variables. With them, hypotheses are created leading to 3 approaches mentioned above. It is clear that these hypotheses and variables are framed within qualitative data as they deal with quality of something, in this case L2 learners. And 3. The article itself has a qualitative approach as it begins with 3 generalization theories, then the author analyzes from them, and then the theory becomes the end point, which are the recommendations the author provides about the pedagogical task. It can be said that it is an inductive process of building from generalized form models. This type of procedure is considered as a qualitative strategy. Thank you very much.